Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I'm OP, and in today's episode we'll be going over some of the best highlights from the matchup between NRG and G2 during Day 8 of the Worlds 2023 Swiss stage. Without further ado, let's dive straight into the action.
The rotation from Ignar guarantees that Contracts can pick up that Gromp and stop falling further behind.
Yep, their bottom lane comes up, helps him out a little bit. Looks like we have Belveth coming back towards mid as well. And remember, no flash here either!
Oh, Palafox, he's got to try to get away from this one. Can he out-juke the enemy Belveth? No! It's first blood for Caps!
Nice pickup from G2. Base. So far this early game going the way in which G2 want. The good news for NRG, not a significant difference in the gold so far.
Yeah, let's see about Ignar though.
Ignar, 150 HP left, trying to walk it off. Thick skin keeps him alive. FBI looking to put the damage into Hans Sama. Mickey now the one, soaking the damage, and FBI blasts some energy on the board.
Ignar's a tanky boy on the Tom Kench. He can go face checks to actually win this game because this NRG lineup of champions doesn't have a lot of late game damage.
X-Flash over the wall from Mickey, but they're ready to turn it around. Pop Blossom onto two. Senna ulti comes in for the bottom lane, and Contracts goes for the ult. Caps is down, and Yike is on the run. Palafox and Contracts are looking for another, but they'll settle with a kill on G2's mid laner. Mickey barely hovers away, but Ignar's going in. He won't quite have the tongue to get it done, but now Yike's got to retreat as well. G2 lose the scrimmage in mid.
Palafaker sees three. I will flash for this ultimate. If Yike is not there, we can at least get a flash out of Broken Blade. Maybe they get the kill also. If he is there, they have to back off though.
A TP's coming in from both sides now. Ignar using the Devour, keeping his AD carry safe, spits it back out now. Palafox looking for the knockup, only finds the Pop Blossom onto Cap. Mickey's still trying to walk away. A lot of damage on both supports, but Mickey's the first to fall. Another TP ready to reinforce the G2 lines, but Broken Blade is already there too late. He gets slowed down by the tongue lash as Palafox waits over the wall, and the play goes no further as
side Broken Blade gets a turret plate of his own, and again, remember the jacks for later. G2 do have quite a few scaling options available to them. Possible side lane play there.
FBI getting stunned up here. They're going to change C. See him down, and Caps gets the second kill of the game for G2.
I was not expecting FBI to die there. I really thought he would be fine. From G2, they find themselves a pick, but now NRG looking for the same bot lane.
Oh, Broken Blade walking into the brush. Contracts is ready to go. Dokla follows it up, and the helicopter crash lands. Contracts gets the fourth kill of the game there.
Nicely done by NRG, and now they're looking for Hans Sama.
Hans in some trouble as the Vault Breaker connects, and Palafox pommels them. NRG find the enemy AD carry for the first time this game.
Oh yeah, Hans Sama doesn't flash the Q, and so that's just enough of C to harass Dokla, but he's staying there under the turret. Meanwhile, the rest of NRG, teleport comes through. They actually want to go for a counter gank.
All right, they want to bring somebody in to make something happen here. Palafox, he finds the knockup onto the enemy jungler. Nearly get 100-0 Yike. The Belveth only stays alive long enough to die to Contracts as Caps wants to run away, and Ignar's ready for the chase. He lands the first tongue lash, and he's ready to get those stacks. Contracts comes in, Caps falls down, FBI gets paid. NRG get two.
What did NRG eat for breakfast today? Because they are laps on as 5, and now they're looking for another pick top.
Here we go again. Broken Blade under pressure. Palafox making the rotation up as Dokla goes all out. Dokla, however, very, very low. Reinforced by the Senna ultimate, and the Pop Blossom is so awesome. It's NRG ready to win another one, but now Yike's ready for the follow-up, and Dokla's gonna run. The damage pours through. They lock down the enemy carry. Hans Sama falls. FBI's free firing. G2 cannot escape. Ace for nothing.
NRG are relentless. It is bottom play into top play into bottom.
It started with the range advantage, then winning skirmishes in the bot 2v2. Mickey now in danger.
Mickey, oh no, buddy, get out of there. The crash down. Will it get him away? He tries to flash, but the 5 will run him down. Contracts is on a rampage.
Cease and desist, my friend. What are we witnessing right now?
5 faster. It feels like that they're always collapsing first. They find another pick on the Mickey. He now finds himself with 5 deaths as NRG are sieging onto the mid-tier 2. We're not even at 20 minutes yet, and NRG are knocking on the doors of G2's base.
NRG have always been at their best. Clear out the vision first. Oh, okay, they're just going to start the Baron.
All right, they're ready to start going. Keep your eyes on Yike. Keep your eyes on Contracts. NRG.
Who's going to keep him out?
Baron. and they got it down to half HP. G2 on the approach, Contracts over the back wall, Palafox! 3-man pop blossom, but nobody ain't died yet. The first one down, Sama, and G2's on the run. Broken Blade tries to go back over the wall, but FBI's already on a killing spree, and Contracts is gonna be backed up. The helicopter won't save him. Dokla's unstoppable, and G2 are crushed.
And NRG can go.
Yikes, still alive. Surely they won't give him access to the pit.
Yike is close. Ignar goes up the wall, exhaust onto the Belveth. Palafox surviving the unleashed power thanks to the stasis. Yike still being scared away by Contracts. He goes back in with a ball breaker. The Belveth getting absolutely slammed in the 1v1 fight. Contracts is not in the pit. Yike might be able to go over the wall. The Baron's still at 2 HP. His cap is going to be taken very low, but Yike ain't back in the pit now either, as the Baron's finally going to be secured by Contracts. Broken Blade shows up. He decides to re-engage back over the wall versus Ignar. NRG on the retreat as G2 continues moving forward as 5, but their health bars are low. NRG
4 members using their range. FBI just chipping away at the health bars of G2, and they're limited in their ways to stop him.
The range is so powerful. Gonna be stunned up now by Caps, but Palafox ready to turn it around. Ulti over the top. Mickey gonna be taken low, but he ain't killed yet. Finally dropped. Contracts goes godlike. Hans is ready to jump in, and Caps kills Palafox. It is a 1-for-1 trade saw 4 with the more valuable player dying on NRG's side, but the time that they bought is going to get them into the base. First inhibitor turret, first inhibitor, both down.
G2 just going for a Hail Mary play, trying to get enemy.
Their push, Vault Breaker gonna be charged. Turret's not really low enough to hard send it just yet. They're going to keep getting these waves up, but without the Baron, it's pretty easy for G2 and Caps to clear those waves away. Instead, it's going to be Caps getting engaged on. He drops the stasis to stay alive. Massive counter engage coming out from Mickey, but it will not matter. They're still going in. Yike barely surviving, getting away now with a stopwatch as NRG tries to regroup. Mickey goes for a crash down, but he's only going to be brought down. Yike stays alive under the tier 3 turret as Broken Blade and Hans try to retreat. Contracts leads the charge, and Yike is finally dropped down. The tier 3 turret falls, and with a 5v2 advantage, this should be it. NRG are on their march to the next sprint. All 5 players still alive. Han's gonna be knocked up into the air, taken down. They're all out, they're all in, and NRG are all about this game number 1. All 5 players standing tall as the Nexus will drop, and NRG will take game 1.
Contracts legendary on the Vi. Ignar deathless on the Tom Kench. Dokla deathless on the Cassante.
An ability to play to the bot side of the map.
Yeah.
NRG, they have a very similarly strong team fighting composition with a few more early game options, an incredibly strong top side. You look at Talia, gets the push, uses ults to roam up towards top. They threaten a dive onto the Ornn. A very easy access point to look.
Matchup presented by Mercedes-Benz with Hans and Ignar, the former teammates,
Dokla's
now
coming.
standing opposed. But we've got Dokla ready to TP in. They want to force G2 off of this. The Weaver's wall comes in. They're going to find Mickey as the isolated target, but he still has the flash to get away over the wall. Broken Blade using the Ornn Horn to try to get the wave shoved up, recognizing that his opponent has left. Caps, so it's not like he's pressured any further than that. NRG are on the Rift Herald. They already secured the Drake for themselves. They want to use the knockback. Nicely done from Yike. He gets rid of the enemy jungler. The smite steal is so... And I like what you talked about earlier, Vedius, with how difficult it is to engage on NRG's comp. I think both comps are a similar way, as Mickey and Caps are now both going in. Mickey's taken very low, but it's first blood over to Contracts. The Jarvan gets paid. Up with a blade collar. Ignar doesn't take a severe amount of damage just yet. Yike has arrived to reinforce, make sure there's not going to be any dive instead, so we don't actually get any turret dives from either team on any part of the map just yet. But Mickey goes fishing. He finds himself a connect. Dredge line onto FBI, who has to try to flash away. The feathers fly, and FBI will not survive. Han Sama takes him down.
That is the EU bot lane.
Still trying to get away from this one. Dokla now finally not overheated anymore. Caps getting away. Nice movement there. Doesn't even have to spend the flash to get away from the Jarvan Cataclysm, as NRG tried to make a move, but they won't find it. Now the Ornn Horn is summoned up. Contracts with a re-engage back into Caps. They want to try to stop it, but now Dokla's got to be careful. Ignar and Yike both making their way into the fight as Dokla's only got 300 HP remaining. Mickey with another big dredge line. Ignar and Contracts over the front line. Contracts have caught Caps. Huge Huge re-engage coming out from NRG. As the Poppy disengaged, now might turn it back for G2. FBI has arrived, and now a...
Doesn't have his flasher. Let's look for a play. But as you rightly said, Contracts constantly. Oh, back in the action.
Back in the action as Mickey and Yike gotta try to get away. Contracts with the engage on the enemy support. FBI's got the damage, but his Contracts getting the credit. Yike flashes over the wall to play. I wonder, how will this fight go? This could determine so much from such an even game.
Rumble ultimate is going to be massive. Caps looking for Dokla.
Dokla playing around the blast cone, trying to be careful. Weaver's wall over the edge. G2 are going to be equalized. Hansama goes up into the air as the Horn is sounded off. A lot of damage. Back onto the middle as Ignor drops, but he's going to be traded for Mickey. Support for support. Palafox goes over the wall. They burn down Yike. Broken Blade with a knockup back into Palafox, but now he's not able to find the damage. Hans is firing off, and Caps is still alive. A seismic shovel to Caps. They found the enemy mid. NRG 4v2, but health is low. Hansama is cut to ribbons by the boomerang blade of FBI.
And NRG are gonna pick up the dragon. Palafox with the flank up into the fog of war, onto the high ground, and he seismic shoved the Azir. Caps goes down.
I cannot count G2 out just yet. This is a team that has shown tenacity, that has shown the ability to scrap even when behind. Broken Blade coming in for the knockout. Palafox is just swooped to death as Contracts is ready to bring the same back to G2. Caps falls, and now they gotta try to get Yike out of trouble. He wants to run away, but the Jarvan with the EQ flash, and Ignar ain't done. He's gonna look to see if they might be able to find something else. Nice buffer from Broken Blade as Contracts goes in, but the equalizer comes down over the top. Contracts might just die. Huge shutdown back for Hans, but he'll fall after. Mickey wants to get out, but FBI cuts him off. NRG get a 4-for-2 trade.
No jungler, no problem. They're gonna burn down this Baron. Broken Blade is the only one for G2. Vedyas, is there a forward now on the ledge that they remember from last time? Here we go, G2.
All right. The Drake's already down to half HP. Contracts ready to challenge. Equalizer over the wall as the Horn comes out. Finds a single knockout, but it's going to be spell shielded. Caps with a swoop on the 2. Massive engage coming out from G2 when FBI is killed. Caps is going to be traded back as we now have a 4v4. Contract still looking to go back in. It's Palafox stealing away the soul. G2 gets a 2-for-1 victory, but it's soul back over to NRG. G2 trying to path their way up back towards the middle of the map, maybe over to Baron.
That was crazy. Even though NRG are losing the fight, Hans was untouched. They still managed, Contracts and Palafox, to combo the dragon. Mickey goes in!
Mickey! He ends up sending a dredge line straight from the food delivery service. Broken Blade, Yike and Hans, now in a 3v3. Broken Blade, Yike and Hans, now in a 3v3. Any chance of Baron is dashed as Palafox continues looking. Might be able to find a seismic shove. He flashed forward. Palafox with a crazy play. It won't find it yet, but they'll get Broken Blade at the very end.
The crucial thing here now is Contracts is alive, and they just got a big pick onto Broken Blade. The Baron is now up for grabs with the soul as well. NRG can melt this.
Caps is back alive. The Azir. Sweeper still active. Soldier in the brush, just looking to do a little scouting. It's up to the Emperor.
They have to give this up. I don't think that they can contest it.
Oh no, he walks right into the brush. Dokla's ready to provide the damage. Ignar may just die for it. Ignar lives, Caps at 400 HP. Dokla finally getting the heat gauge back. Caps burns, and NRG takes Soul and Baron back. All working together here on the top side. Weaver's wall, a beautiful tool for just making it so you can kill the turret. Mickey's gonna be pushed back. Seismic shove, they won't kill him just yet. Horn sounds off. Dokla's knocked up into the air. Palafox may be under pressure. Now they're gonna find some damage on Contract, but he won't be killed just yet. Cap is down. Dokla unstoppable. And now Mickey falls too. Broken Blade will be broken in half. Yike and Hans are on the run, but they won't get far. Poppy can't live. Hans can't stop him.
The loyal, the unwavering, the faithful shall be rewarded.
It is an ace for one. Nobody thought they'd win LCS. Nobody thought they'd beat G2. It's time to change your minds. NRG, win the game, defeat G2, and go to the quarter finals.
And these were some of the best highlights from the Worlds 2023 Swiss stage matchup between NRG and G2. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.